Welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to be trying out three very unique onigiri rice balls from a convenience store called Newdays. Newdays is usually located inside train stations here in Japan. So they are super convenient. I usually just buy a drink or maybe some mints. But they're also kind of famous for their onigiri, which I've never tried before. So I went to the Newdays today while I was coming home and I picked up three that were really interesting. This one is the noriben onigiri. Noriben is nori bento, and you can see the picture of the nori bento right here. It's usually a bento. It's a simple bento with rice, nori, and then maybe egg, maybe chikuwa fish cake, and a fried fish. And that's kind of considered a deluxe nori bento. My mom used to make me a really simple nori bento when I was a kid to take to school, and it was just rice, nori with a little bit of soy sauce on top of the rice, and maybe some sausages or tamagoyaki. Really simple. This one, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine what this is gonna be like. This is tonkotsu shoyu tsukemen fu onigiri, which means tonkotsu, which means pork bone broth, shoyu, so it's pork bone and soy sauce broth dipping ramen onigiri. You can see the picture, you see this character dipping his ramen, and they've made this into an onigiri. And these onigiri are kind of higher priced, like the noriben is 297 yen, with tax is 320, and this one is 232 yen, with the tax 250. This is an onigiri. It doesn't even look like an onigiri, does it? So this is what it looks like. It comes in a box like this. So it's like a rectangular boxed onigiri, and the flavor is chicken katsu and tartar sauce onigiri. This one is 276 yen. So I think it's pretty obvious that Newdays gets creative with their onigiri. So kind of excited to try them out. I think first I want to start off with the tonkotsu shoyu dipping ramen onigiri. So this one already has a strip of nori. Oops! Oh my goodness! Look at this! Something just fell out. Look, a ramen noodle just fell out of the onigiri. Can you believe it? That's ramen. That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna take the whole thing out because you gotta take a look at it. Oops. Another noodle fell out. Okay, so it looks like it is actually quite huge for an onigiri. Can you see some of the ramen noodles sticking out there? It's kind of like brown. You see some brownish colors. So that must be the things that's gonna make it taste like dipping ramen. Itadakimasu. Wow. The reason why I made that face is not so much the taste. Look, there's a ajitama in there. There's a seasoned egg in there. Usually you find seasoned egg in ramen. Okay, let's take another bite. I taste the soy sauce. It's actually quite tasty, but not reminding me of ramen in any way at the moment. It's good onigiri, just not really ramen-ish yet. That's what it looks like right now. I'm seeing some noodles now. Maybe I should eat some of the noodles. There we go. Something in the center, like there's some kind of like soup thing. Maybe it's a gelatinized and it's like placed in the center of the onigiri, but that had like this dipping ramen ramen-ish flavor. Doesn't really remind me of like ramen at all, but they're not really saying it's ramen. Oh, wait a minute, what is this here? I see some kind of meat in there. Maybe that's char siu. Can any of you guys guess what that was? What is in ramen? What can you find in ramen usually? It's a typical ramen topping. It's mimma, the seasoned bamboo shoot. Wow. Okay, that definitely reminds me of ramen. Very interesting. There's like random pieces of ramen noodles, which isn't really doing anything for me. But flavor-wise, it's delicious. Okay, let's move on to the nori ben onigiri. Okay, this one looks like this. Look at that. So that thing sticking out here, that is the chikua, deep fried chikua fish cake. And on this side, you can see the fried fish. I believe it's fried fish. Maybe. And let's see. You see some bonito flakes there. Because a lot of times they include like a layer of bonito flakes on the rice. Okay, and there's something else here. I think that's tartar sauce for the fish. Okay, this works. This works as basically it's a nori bento, but in like handheld form. Basically, that's it. I love this idea. Fried fish. Very flavorful fried fish. Has a little bit of tonkatsu sauce on it. Maybe Worcestershire sauce. And of course, a tartar sauce. That is so interesting. And it does remind me of eating a bento, because I take a bite from this side, I get the fish cake, and then on this side I get the bite of the fish, and I'm eating with the nori and the rice. Basically like how I would eat a nori bento. Okay, this one I really like. I mean, it's a great idea. Nori bento without having to use chopsticks. Okay, finally, the chicken katsu with the tartar sauce. This one is called hako oni, which means box onigiri. I love it when stores get creative. I so appreciate it, you know, whether or not it's good or bad. I just appreciate the effort. Keeps me entertained. And this is what it looks like. The onigiri in a box. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Can you call this an onigiri? But anyway, I guess so. I'm speechless. So that is the chicken katsu, and it looks like the chicken katsu is it's cut into two, and that's the rice. And I'm thinking you just eat the onigiri in the box. There's a place where you can fold it like this, and that's how you would hold it. All right, let's give it a try. I just purposely bit into the rice only. The rice is really delicious. It's not just plain rice, it's lightly seasoned with something. Oh. Okay. I did not expect this to taste this delicious, to be honest with you. What makes this so good is the sauce in here. It's this sauce. It's like a sweet, it's not like a tonkatsu sauce. It's kind of sweet sauce. Sweet soy sauce based sauce. But oh my goodness, this one is making me super happy. Like I said, the rice is also seasoned as well. So this one is super flavorful, although it looks quite simple. Oh, I love the sauce you're using. It's so good. I didn't get to the tartar sauce yet though. The tartar sauce is not super mayo-y, but I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, it's not too heavy, but quite substantial. It's a pretty big onigiri in a box. I'm really glad I tried these onigiri from Newdays today. My favorite one, if I were to choose one that I would buy again, this is tough. Flavor-wise, I would buy this one, the last one. What was this called? The chicken katsu with the tartar sauce. They should call it like chicken katsu with addictive sauce or something, because the sauce makes this one. My second favorite is the nori bento. Yeah, I think depending on my mood, this one will be my number one. Just because, you know, there's like two different things in it. It reminds me of the bento. The ramen one was good, but like, I don't know, like this one, it tastes good, but I don't know, it seems like like someone just randomly put different things into it, like a half-boiled egg, one piece of bamboo shoot, and you know, 3 strands of ramen noodles. It just feels that way, but once again, taste-wise, it's pretty good. I'm sure if you visited Japan before, you've seen Newdays inside the JR train stations. Newdays is owned by JR company, so they're really convenient to have. You can buy drinks, you can buy onigiri, sandwiches, even bento, bread, desserts. It's pretty much a full-fledged convenience store, and they're located inside the stations. But have you guys tried anything from a Newdays convenience store that you really enjoyed? To be honest, I've never had food from Newdays. Like, this is the first time I had food from the Newdays store, just because I have so many other choices to choose from. So let me know what your favorites are from this particular store. Maybe I'll try that next time. I also want to thank those of you who joined me on the live stream that I did recently. Yes, I'm starting to do live streams once again. I'm going to be doing hopefully weekly live streams on this channel, Shinichi's World. I can't really promise you exactly what time I will do the streams. I'm just most likely just going to do them randomly. I would try to give you guys a heads up, perhaps maybe the day before or in the morning, if I'm going to do it in the evening that day. That way I can give you guys some advance notice. The other thing I started doing is I started doing live streams over on TikTok. I know not all of you do TikTok, but if you do, please come over and look for me on TikTok. My account is Shinichi Mine. The link is in the description below this video. Come over and follow me. I will be making TikTok specific videos as well as doing weekly live streams over there. So I would really appreciate it if you help me spread the word on my TikTok account. Right now I'm almost at 5,000 followers, but I need to get to 10,000 until I can start monetizing. So if you guys help me out, I truly appreciate it. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.